are now is a different model. And they need to. I think they've just done a deal for NF.
Talking of those comments, he's also Eddie, or has also started talking about Joshua, similar to your offer, I suppose. Joshua stepping in to fight Fury if the Usyk fight doesn't happen. He said about the summer. Is this just kind of publicity, or is this something that really could happen?
Do you know what? I wouldn't want to go down that road again. I mean, we wasted a lot of time, and I don't care. I know that you got the haters out there. You got the people who think, who's telling the truth. We were telling the truth, and I think the one person who did tell the truth at the end was Frank Smith when he said all along he was never going to be ready for this. That's because, I mean, you look at it, he never had a trainer or anything. So what on earth we were negotiating for to fight in December? It's just a waste of everybody's time. So and I've got to tell you that, and I don't have to keep going back to Tyson and saying to him, Tyson won't even entertain it at the moment. Absolutely not. He's had. I don't even want to bring up Anthony Joshua's name to him.
Fair enough.
Those are the words of Frank Warren as he responds to Hearn versus the Joshua versus Fury offer that he mentioned. I think Frank was a bit confused, though. What he said was being ready in December. He didn't really even want to bring up Anthony Joshua's name based on what happened in December. And we all knew that, and it made sense what he said, though. How could Anthony Joshua be ready in December when Anthony Joshua didn't even have a coach? Counterpunch. Because Joshua came over here to select a new coach. He didn't want to get with Robert. Robert disrespected him, said a bunch of bullshit about him. We know what that was. Now we know. But he didn't even have a coach, and that was the whole thing. He needed another trainer to train him. That's what he was looking for. So no, there was no way that he was going to get ready in December. You know what I mean? Because the people that he had to train him, he wasn't necessarily comfortable with. Now, for Frank Warren saying that, hey, you know what, absolutely not. I'm not even going to go to Tyson with this type of information. It just shows us that, really, I don't want to go down that road again. That's not really good news to hear. Because when you hear a promoter saying, I don't want to go down that road again, I don't want to even bring that to Tyson or whatever, it just showing us is like, okay, you guys seem jaded and you guys look like you don't want to see or make the biggest fight. Well, that's like another option that a lot of people wanted to see that we may not get a chance to see based on how you feel versus what's good for business. If they don't fight Alexander Usyk, more than likely it won't be Team Usyk's fault. It will be Tyson's fault. Okay? So for them not even really tolerating the idea of fighting Anthony Joshua in a certain point of time, it's just, or in the summer, it just shows you that they are not really even willing to sit down and talk about or think about that idea. So that seems farther and farther away from reality. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Frank Warren shooting back at Eddie Hearn. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys can counterpunch. Peace!